Hello and welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. We are here just beside the Fords of Isen, just over here. And this is where we ended off last episode. For some reason, it was Aragorn and one of the Grey Company, I think it might be Radonir, were here. They're not loading in now, so I don't know what's going on with that. But I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be there. So hopefully that doesn't mess anything up. From what I can see of the map, it shouldn't, hopefully. So that should be good. But before we get into anything today, we obviously have our Hobbit gift of the day. So that's going to be nice. And that should also mean, that any of these would have been lovely. Tomes of Might. We needed a Might 2, which we haven't got, but Might isn't amazing for us, so it wouldn't have been the greatest naturally, but it's always nice to have, I guess. That would have been 2 gold, that's 620 marks, that's a random relic between tier 5 to 9, and this is just a double XP tome, which more than likely I will not be using on this character, but will possibly be using and transferring to another character on the account, just to level them up quicker if needs be. Though whenever I make a new character I get like 5 of them anyway, so probably not too useful. But yeah, it also looks like with the Hobbit gifts that next episode, I think I was in the middle of saying this, next episode we should be getting our next one, obviously, but we'll also be getting our gold one, so our weekly one as well, so that'll be quite nice. Hopefully I will have some inventory cleared for that, because otherwise that's going to be a little bit annoying, because yeah, we're running quite low. I need to get rid of some of this stuff. A lot of this can go, and if I'm correct in my reading, I think I even had the splash screen for it when I was loading up the game. Basically, they have increased the tiers at which you can get storage, and I have a bunch of spare LOTRO points, so I don't really have much to spend them on anymore too often. Though I guess I should maybe save up for some tomes. That might be useful. But yeah, basically, maybe I can just spend it on that, because that'll be nice. So, a curious stillness covers the land, and pools of water stand near the road. So Gandalf,
Isengard has been much changed since last you beheld it.
You may not recognize it, I dare say Saruman himself does not, though he brought it upon himself. Ride north to the gate. I don't know why names aren't loading properly. Floaty names are definitely on. We'll probably get stopped a bit further up here, so we can maybe do that. Yeah, see? Oh no, see, they work here. They're fine. So these are fleeing Dunlending. Oh, they have a quest for us, and that gives us a bundle of Fangorn leaves. A bundle of at least 3 Fangorn leaves from Quickbeam. Open it to see how many are inside. So what is this? Search for the Ent the Dunlending spoke of outside Isengard. So that's going to be a quest for us, as well as this one, a dreary, untidy mess. So I guess we're finishing this, and then it leads us kind of into that, maybe? Or that's just, no, that will be a side quest while we finish here and then do that. So, what is this now? Men, raise your weapons, we're not through yet. The Dunlending Chief Command is met only with groans of pain and fear by his men. So we're going to finish up there. Oh, what on earth was that? That was just a random quest we had. It wasn't even... Okay, I don't know what quest that was, but apparently we just had a spare quest. It looks like over here is probably back into the wild, over to the right, and then directly here, which I don't think we've gotten this swift travel, more than likely not, because last time we were here, it was during a battle. The time before that, we were a captive here. So what I'm going to do is we will head over to Quickbeam over here quickly. And what do we have to do? How are we gonna get over here? We can probably make it across there. If I dismount now, it'll be better for us. So, search for the Ent the Dunlending spoke of outside Isengard. So that is, I don't know if that'll lead us into... the strange tree is rumored to wander outside the eastern edge of Isengard. The Dunlending is fleeing inferior from Nana Kurinir after being granted freedom by the Ents. They have warned of a tree monster lurking nearby. So that's going to be a little further up here. Let's get back on our steed to have a look at that quickly. Looks to be probably up in this direction. And I don't know what we're going to have to do. I think the Ents are on our side, from what I understand. So we're not going to, I don't think, attack it. Maybe we will. Some Ents are, well, not, yeah. We've had evil trees. They've been hurting us sometimes. Most of the time they've been pretty cool though, so hopefully this is one of them. You encountered the Ent Quick Beam. Ooh, this is a Fangorn Forest. So I'm going to finish up with you. The many colors of ruin. Search the gatehouse of Isengard for orcs. So this is an interesting looking place. This looks to a horn of Fangorn Forest that can guide you to Durdingle. Okay, but we also got this. So if we right click, we'll see how many we got. We got 3, which I think is the best we can possibly get. Other than looking at that, it looks to be both quests now point us back to here, so that's going to work out well for us. We can probably try and not break our legs, and I failed doing that. Basically, I don't think that's actually going to be a good idea. Swimming whilst having injured legs, which is going to be a minute, is going to be a little bit of a hassle. On top of that, it's just going to be quite difficult because these places we can't get up. We can probably get up over there, and hopefully by the time we get there, our legs are a bit fixed. And these are now sort of intersected between each other. So right north to the gate, and then we need to search the gatehouse, which would be by the gate, for any orcs that are there. So we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone, as it were, hopefully. And we shouldn't have any real issues, because these should still be level 95, whilst we are currently at level 100. Though, that said, our weapons are still level 95, so it's not going to be amazing. Most of our stuff is still minimum level 95, for example, with this stuff, so I'm basing that as level 95 stuff. So, but we should be okay. We haven't had any issues really yet. But depends how many orcs there possibly are. If there's too many, then obviously it's going to become a bit of a difficult time. Also, there's a stable master here, so we'll grab that guy, because why not? There we are. Now we can get back to Alberg and Helm's Deep if we want. So, the very walls of Isengard have been damaged by some mighty force, and we've got Pippin. I'm going to do that so these get fixed, because for some reason the names are acting up weirdly. The Dunlending were fine over there. The Stable Master was fine, I think, over here for the moment. But these guys wasn't working. Same for Gandalf, actually. Oh, this place reminds me, and I don't like it. So, let's go talk to Pippin.
Hello there. It's been a long time.
It has been a long time. Let us...
Welcome to Isengard.
Well, I don't particularly want to be too back too much. So we got to talk to Merry, and then we've also got to go into the gatehouse in a second. But I want to see where Merry wants to take us first.
I think Pip is trying to confuse you on purpose.
Ah, see, so I was thinking if we, at first I was thinking let's go to the gatehouse first, then take out the orcs, but we have to enter it for here, and then come back for this quest. But we've got to enter there anyway now, so might as well do it at the same time. Enter the gatehouse and look for the pipeweed Merry mentioned. So in here there should be some orcs and some pipeweed. Hopefully not too many orcs though. It is all flooded. The gatehouse is filled with rubble and the flooded waters have reached it too. Yeah. I kind of preferred this place when I was a captive because it was kind of nicer. Slain by grievous wounds or crushed by debris, no orcs remain here. Search the ring in Isengard, the flooded tents, and the Orthank's doorway for some orcs, but there's some pipeweed over here. How much do we want to pick up? Just the one? Okay, cool. I was thinking it was either going to be pick up all 3 of them or pick up 1, bring it back, then maybe come back in, but apparently not. It's a pretty easy one. I expected it to have like the carry indicator down here. The water freaked me out and made me think there was an enemy. Oh, look who's shown up. You've actually appeared in the world. Thank you. All right.
Allow me to refill my pipe, and I can resume my story.
Okay, so after that, we've got another quest from you. Is it going to be an interlude? It is. So,
he escaped from the orcs.
Yeah, he's going to talk about how we met Treebeard. We're going to finish with Aragorn first, just so that is done. Oh, and we're going to get 3 small reputation acceleration tomes, so that's going to be quite nice. But we want to go and deal with the interlude first. Then we're going to go, I think, maybe just check in these areas just to make sure the areas, the ring, the flooded tents, and the doorway, just to make sure that quest is completed so we're not accidentally messing up. But we are going to go to the session play first because we're sort of interested when it lets us do it. There we are. So we're playing as Treebeard in this situation. That's kind of nice.
We didn't see him at first. And why not? We had never seen anything like Treebeard before. Except for trees, I suppose. He does look rather tree-ish.
I mean, yeah, he kind of is rather tree-ish. We are an Ent. Wish we could play as an Ent more often. This seems just really cool in the first place. I love it. It looks quite lovely in the sunlight, Mary. I dare say I could almost like this shaggy forest. Oh my. It's like we're creaky. I am an Ent. I am Treebeard. So these are small creatures to us, which I think is a fair statement to say. So it's nice to treat you, Treebeard. I've never met an Ent before. My name is Peregrine Took, but my friends call me Pippin or Pip. I am a hobbit. So we talked to one of them. I've never heard of hobbits before. No. He just looks really cool, I think. Look at him, I like the look. I just standing here, sort of just paying, not paying much attention to what they were saying on, they're not saying too much. How about you add us a line? Half-grown hobbits, the hole dwellers. So let's go talk to the other hobbit. And we're going to bring our new hobbit friends to the Welling Hall.
He has a peculiar way about him, but he seemed friendly enough to us.
I just like the design.
He offered to take us to his home, or one of them. He has a few.
One of our few homes. Talk to Pippin and tell him your house is near. I'm gonna just reassure him. I don't see a house anywhere. Do you think it's just gonna be a regular house? Shouldn't be too far. Behind the waterfall. It's quite cozy in here, if I'm honest.
It was a rather lovely place, actually.
I agree.
Quite homey, in its own way.
Yeah, I didn't exactly plan for visitors.
He offered us a drink that would keep us... what did he say? Green and growing for a long, long time. That was it.
Ent drought container or draft container. If I could apparently get in the way to pick it up. There we are. We'll put it in some small bowls. Oh, we've got the big bowl for ourselves, and then 2 small bowls for them too. I thought he was making us pick one. I was going to just pick the massive one for them, obviously. I've also just realized how much health we have. 2.5 million morale. Damn, that is impressive. Right. A little bit big for you guys. As I was saying, I didn't expect too many visitors your size. Oh wow, he just drunk the entire thing.
The drink tasted like water, but it was even better and more refreshing. A healthy sensation course from the hair on my toes to the hair on my head.
Right. Talk to Merry. I had plans for reserves energy. I could use them for anything. But we are going to tell you where we came to first, weren't we? I hope I have enough energy enough for tale telling. Travel to Durdingle with the hobbits, which is where that other tree was going to take us.
Our conversation eventually turned to Saruman and Isengard. Treebeard decided something had to be done.
Okay, so we're bringing them, I think, to meet some more Ents. Yes, here they are. Hopefully they aren't hostile towards the 2 hobbits. Ah, Quick Beam, hello. And Bold Bark and Beach Bone and us. Treebeard. Yes, I shall ask.
Ents take a long time to discuss things. A long time. A very long time.
Right. Convince Baldbark that something must be done. When the forest was young and we were not full grown, many seasons have turned since we last spoke together in the light of either sun or moon. There are many ent strides from my home. Why have you called me to this place? You greet Baldbark and reminisce about the conversation shared and absent friends. Eventually you speak of Saruman. I have been made aware of the wizard's crimes. He worked great evil in the reaches of the forest near my own home. I agree something must be done. What will the others say of this? You thank Baldbark for his supportive words and wish him well in the debate to come. I expected him to not go straight for it, but apparently he's on our side, which is nice. And we need to talk to Beachbone over here. You greet Beachbone, a handsome ent. His path has crossed yours several times recently, and the memory of those pleasant conversations is still somewhat fresh. After a polite amount of time, you turn your words to the matter of Saruman. You speak of our neighbour as if he is an enemy, and indeed he does not seem to be a friend he once was. Fumes rise from his home, and the smell gives my nose offence. But that is not a crime. Orcs, too, could come from any number of holes. What evidence marks Saruman as their master? Beachbone politely declines to discuss the matter with you further, but he agrees to listen to the debate and may in time come around to your point of view. So if he's not outright denying, like, oh no, he's best, but he's kind of like, he's not done anything to kind of make me want to fight him yet. We've got one on our side, kind of a neutral, and I quick beam. We know he's there, so I'm not sure how that's going to work out. You exchange pleasantries with Quick Beam, one of the younger ents. His home is not far from Durdniggle, and sometimes you've seen him walking in the sunlight among the trees. Before much time has passed, the conversation turns to Saruman. Quick Beam seems to have some idea of the wizard's crimes already. Saruman has much for which to answer. He's a tree killer, and we have been quiet neighbours for too long already. You find me overly hasty, I know, but in this there seems to be little need for discussion, Fangorn. I have quite made up my mind. You tell Quickbeam of the two young hobbits you met and ask if he will watch them while you speak to the rest of the ents at the moot. He readily agrees.
This story is taking longer than I thought it would.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, there you guys are. Right.
Are you hungry? I have become a little peckish.
Don't stop on me now. Oh, yep. You're stopping on me now. You ents certainly do take a long time to make up your minds. Treebeard, I suddenly feel. We could have decided this matter 6 or 7 times over if we were still in the Shire. Merry and Pippin listen to you explain that Quickbeam will watch over them. You feel certain they will like the young ent, for he is quite hasty in many respects. Well, if you say so, Treebeard, I think you might consider the slow drip of honey in the comb quite hasty in comparison to yourself. So Pip and I will be the judge of that, if you don't mind. Alright, that certainly did take a little bit longer than expected. The other two have not loaded in yet, so that's going to be fun. You can even see his pipe smoke there. So Merry is here, Pippin is obviously not, and Aragorn is behind us, though not there yet. So finished now with that one. There they are. Merry's stomach grumbles and he smiles at you apologetically. So that's done. Took a little bit longer than I had expected to, but already quite impressively, not very long ago did we hit level 100 and we're already at 1,101,275 XP. That is quite impressive, I think, for not a lot of time after. So we've still got about 500,000 bonus XP in total. Actually about 600,000 bonus XP if we were to properly total it up. Give or take. So that's quite good. I think that's good. It's going to take a while for us to actually, I think, seep into the purchased XP, but it's kind of there as a buffer just so we don't overly do it and, you know, don't get a chance to do some stuff. So that's fine. But I think because that took a little bit longer than I had expected, we will end off for today. In the next episode, we will head off. We will go talk to Gandalf at the base of Ornthanc, and that should also give us a chance to search for orcs at the doorway, the tents, and the ring of Isengard whilst we're there. So we can start on those 2 quests, and then hopefully we don't have to head back to Quickbeam, but we might be able to finish it there. Or talk to Gandalf or something, or Merry, or Pippin. That might be where we finish it, I'm not sure, but we shall see in the next episode. But from what I've seen, there aren't too many orcs remaining here. though. That could change, obviously, within the actual ring. But that's going to be it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I shall see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.